What's up, Bears fans? Nicholas Moreano here, Adam Hoge, breaking down another prospect for our Making the Case series. And we're going to Alabama and wide receiver John Metchie, 6 foot, 195 pounds. Really productive wide receiver for the Crimson Tide, 96 receptions, 1,142 yards, 8 touchdowns. Adam, when you see a guy like John Metchie, what do you like about him?
Well, I love those stats. I don't love that, you call him 6 foot. It seems like the official measurements come a little bit below that. So, he's probably more like 5'11". But look, he's an advanced, crafty route runner. He's going to be able to step on the field right away and win. And I like that because he releases off the line of scrimmage well, he gets open, and he tracks the ball well. Even though he's shorter, he can play bigger because of that. And I like the way he blocks, too.
Yeah.
You look at his film, he's a willing blocker. Nick Saban calls him a professional already. So, like, a lot of times with some of these wide receiver prospects, you're wondering how they're going to transition. Are they going to, come to work, treat the NFL like a job, not like they're in college anymore? And I think one of the things I like a lot about John Metchie is, he's going to show up right away and be a professional, put the work in. And I think that makes him a really good, enticing match with Justin Fields because I just feel like they would hit it off right away.
I feel like a lot of those Alabama players just come in very professional, wanting to get into the NFL. What I like about him is he's had quite the journey to even get to this point. Has 5 brothers, was born in Taiwan, moved to the capital city in Ghana for 6 years, then moved to Ontario, Canada, and finally went to the United States. And we know that Ryan Poles is looking for those guys that are resilient. So this guy's been through a lot just to even get to this point in his career. But like you said, detailed route runner and creates separation with the best of them, to be completely honest. Good luck to defenders who are playing man coverage because he's someone that can win right off the line of scrimmage. But, of course, not all these prospects are perfect. Where are some areas that kind of concern you about Metchie?
Well, there's some major medical red flags here. I mean, this is a first-round player who it would not surprise me if he actually falls farther than we think. Everyone's looking at the torn ACL that everyone knows about because it happened in the SEC championship game. But he also had ankle and shin surgeries in the past, and he was diagnosed with an enlarged heart. So there are some major red flags there from a medical standpoint that teams are going to have to get over. So this might be a guy that maybe I would wait on even to that 3rd round. And like if he's there in the 3rd round at pick number 71, jump all over him. And there's also some things on the field. I don't like when players have more drops than touchdowns. So that's a little bit concerning to me too. And I think just overall, we're talking about a player that kind of more like at the NFL level has average size speed and isn't testing it off the charts. I can live with that with some of the good things on the professional side, how good of a route runner he is. That's less of a concern for me. With the medicals, it's just where do you go and make that pick? It's really that drop to touchdown ratio thing that bothers me the most, to be honest.
Yeah, it's like those concentration drops. It looks like he wants to turn up field before actually securing the catch. But again, let's make the case, though. Like, if this is a guy that is potentially there on the big board, it lines up where the Bears are about to draft, would this be a good pick for the Bears?
Yeah, to me, it's about value. I don't know if I'm taking Metchie in the 2nd round. Another reason, looks a lot like Darnell Mooney to me.
That's true, yeah.
Like in everything I just described, except for probably some of the medical red flags, like just in terms of being a professional who's going to put in the work. And by the way, there's nothing wrong with Darnell Mooney. Great player. He's going to be a little bit redundant. So for me, I wait till that pick number 71. If I can get him there, I jump all over it. But I think in the 2nd round, I'm probably looking at other needs.
Yeah, definitely a day 2 guy, round 3 if the Bears are looking to draft John Metchie. But make sure to check out the next video, and we'll be breaking down our next wide receiver prospect.